Today we're talking about skincare, something all of us get more conscious of as we get older. And with me is Natalie Wright from Springhill Medical Center. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now, you are an esthetician, so you are an expert on skincare.
Well, I don't know that expert, but I study a whole lot.
All right, so what kinds of services does your office offer?
We have 7 different types of laser treatments that we do, 7 hand pieces that go with the main laser machine. The red wavelength is hair removal, yellow wavelength is light hair removal and light pigment. The green wavelength is darker pigment. The deep infrared wavelength is for skin tightening. Then the actual laser, those were intense pulse light treatments. The actual laser treatments are the 1064 for leg veins and the 1540, which is fractional resurfacing of the skin anywhere on the body that you'd like to do it.
So you guys do all kinds of things. Let's talk a little bit about the laser hair removal. I've heard about it, I've thought about doing it, and I have not done it yet because I'm a little concerned. I don't really know about it. How long, what is the treatment like, and how often do you have to go for treatments?
The treatments are wonderful. Well, I say that the result of the treatments are wonderful. It depends on the area of the body you're doing because the hair growth cycles vary in different places. For instance, the face is usually 3 to 5 weeks. Most people do it 4 weeks because it works for their budget a little bit better. The treatments also vary in time. Doing the facial hair is usually very short, doesn't take very long. The longest time in there is explaining to the patient what we're going to do because you put goggles on and they can't see, so they get nervous. And they think it's going to hurt, and it's not. It's just a little discomfort. I go back to when I was in elementary school, which is a long time ago, when the boys would shoot rubber bands at us. It's a little pop, but it has a little heat to it. We use, first of all, the laser system has a cooling system, so it cools it down before the pulse and after the pulse. Then we use an ice roller that's made of stainless steel that is very cold, so that even blocks the heat just a little bit more. It doesn't affect the treatment, but it makes it easier to do. Most people, as a general rule, are 5 to 7 treatments. We always have the 5th one free. Sometimes people will go a little bit more than that depending on their heredity. Some people are through at 5 and never come back for maintenance.
That's great.
There is a maintenance factor in a percentage of people because you can have hair follicles that are dormant, that at some point in your life become active. So as of, I don't know, a few years ago, we are not allowed to advertise permanent hair removal. It's permanent hair reduction. But most people do get permanent results. How
wonderful would that be to never have to shave again? I would be thrilled to have to do that. Okay, also you guys do face care. So we're talking about some laser face care. How does that work?
The fractional resurfacing is, we do it on parts of the body, but it's most popular for the face. Ours is non-ablative, which means it does not destroy tissue, but it still does enough damage for the underlying layers of the skin to think there is damage, and they begin to reproduce collagen at a fast rate, which collagen is the structure under the skin, like bed springs under a mattress. It holds your skin up.
The elasticity. Am I saying that right?
Well, the elasticity, the elastin fibers are kind of floating around in between the collagen fibers. They're a little bit different, but basically those work together to make the structure for under the skin that starts to go away as we turn like 25 and
gravity
from then on.
It's one of those things, you know, gravity takes hold, starts pulling us down. So the laser treatments help make sure that we stay up and nice and toned and beautiful.
And clear.
Absolutely. And you actually brought the laser with you.
I brought the hand pieces. This is our most popular, and it's the, let me see if I can reach it. And don't tell my doctors I brought this.
Okay, all right. We're not on TV.
The machine itself is actually a power source for each handpiece. The handpiece plugs into the machine with this. And inside here is the medium that creates whatever wavelength you use for the specific treatment. So in other words, this one is going to be in the 500 range, which is the red wavelength of the light spectrum. This is what actually touches the client's skin. And it's cold when you first touch it to the skin. That's the actual area I cover.
That's not scary at all.
No, and it's not bad. The coarser and denser the hair, the little more discomfort there is at first. But as the treatments go on and the hair's less, then the treatments get a whole lot easier. But nobody goes out crying. They're very happy when they leave.
That's good, I bet. So you have hair removal, you also have skin care. So pretty much that's what all of us ladies are looking for.
That's right.
All right, so if you need any of that, make sure you go see Natalie at Springhill Medical.